Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. And today's video is gonna be on trade recap for the whole week, the trades that I took. I took 3 trades particularly, and those were from Monday till Thursday. Today, Friday, I might not be trading because obviously the market is gonna close around 5. And just looking at the market the whole week, it moved pretty nicely. And my first trade was on an order block. So gold is in a downtrend right now, and I'm mostly looking for sells. And this was a market breakup structure that created an imbalance and an order block. I had a sell limit with my stop loss above, and it tapped into it. It went down. My TP was the last low because if it doesn't break it, I am out. It was a good risk to reward. I don't see any other pair falling supply and demand than gold. I mostly see people trade resistance support, but since it's been 4 or 5 years of me trading, I've been just trading supply and demand. And my next trade was on an order block again. This was a sell trade again. I was just continuously taking sell trades, and these trades played really good. If you switched to the 5 minute or 1 minute time frame, you would have had way more entries if you knew how supply and demand works. And this was a trade on sell as well because it had an imbalance. I marked the level. I had a sell limit as well. I don't take trades on confirmations as much because I feel like it's the same thing. It's just that your stop loss gets even bigger. And if sometimes the market doesn't even come back and give you a nice trade again, so I just place a sell limit with a stop loss. And if it goes against me, so then I'll look into it, what was wrong with it. But here was a market breakup structure, and it went down, it came back up and then balanced, touched it again, went on the previous low, didn't break it, which was obviously fine. Then market created a support, went back up. But I mostly trade on this and volume. And if it gives me a bigger volume, then it's a more confirmation that well, like this is gonna go in my way. And this trade that I took for this was a buy trade because as you could see, market created a support and it went back up. It broke structure, change of character of the structure. It was looking for buys from 3,984 level and it broke structure. It created an imbalance with the order block. I placed my limit. It tapped back into it and then went back up to the previous high. I obviously held to the previous high because it came again. It tapped into the order block again, but then it went back up, which was a nice trade. As I took this trade, it was obviously not against the trend because you could see it did a change of character. For me, 15 minute and 5 minute is the best time to trade. I only trade one pair, which is gold, and it gives me a very good risk to reward. And I feel like it has more of a market cap of how much I can make than others. I think other pairs like let's say Euro USD, which is it obviously moves nice as well, but it's not the best way to make money because you don't make that much money off how many units you put or like how many lots you put. For here, one lot is a lot of money, and I would probably look at a long-term scale because I feel like a lot of people don't look in the long-term scale. They focus on the short term, which is a bad thing. I feel like in any other way. It's not even just trading, it's above everything else. If you have put in the time, you should stick to it because at the longer term, it will actually help you out because you've spent the time on doing the craft or doing anything or spending time with anything. And over on top of that, you made the investment of sticking with that business or anything or any even just I guess your job or even business relationship, if you have stuck by it, make the investment and just get better in what you have already invested in rather than jumping from back and forth or jumping from strategy to strategy or business to business, other business models. I would focus on one strategy. And lately, I've been looking at trades from supply and demand for just gold, and it's been giving me good, nice trades. Even just this trade right here, I took it on Thursday night, which was just an absolute, like I was just sitting and I just saw a break of structure. I just placed a buy limit, looked at the market, went on some other tab and like started doing some other work. Then I just saw like my trade just hit my TP. It obviously took time. As you could see, people focus on like how it hit the TP, but if you look at the candles, you see how much patience it went through. It almost took approximately an hour, 30 minutes just to hit my TP. If I see a lot of people, they would just lock on the charts or be constantly 24/7 on the phone just to see where the market's going. And then their emotions are just like on the roof. You see them like, oh my God, it's coming back down. Oh my God, it's coming back up. Like, let me just take these profits or let me just take this loss or let me just hold on to the loss. As you can see, my stop loss was very small than my TP, which is the main thing about trading. Your profits should be bigger than your losses. If you had made a loss, it should be bigger and better to make a better profit than focusing on the loss because every trader I follow or the people that I know, they have losses as well, but their profits are bigger and at the end of the month, they are profitable as a whole. Because the main goal is not to be profitable every day, it's to be profitable every month. If you have a losing month, it doesn't mean that you're not a good trader. It was just somewhere you made a mistake that didn't work in your favor. So I would recommend just looking and journaling every single thought, every single thing you're going through. Just journal it down and see where you're going wrong. I feel like a lot of people, they don't want to own up to their mistakes, which is a bad thing. So journal it out, and I feel like you will feel the pressure where you will be like, okay, like I was wrong here, but you'll feel a sense of relief. And these were my three trade recap that I took. Um, Learn something and apply the next day or right away. Actions make a big difference. Like the video and subscribe. I will see you with the next one. Thank you.